What up, everybody? It's your boy Sack the King up in this motherfucker, man. Back with another life story. All my life stories tonight are going to be female-based, man. Yeah, that's right, female-based, right? So as y'all can see from the title, my Bussit baby got pregnant by her weed, man. Damn, it happens to the best of us, man. You know what I'm saying? But before I tell the story, man, hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. Now, this story happens to take place in about between 2014 and 2015, right? 2014, 2015. I met the bitch, and I say that because I met the bitch at the end of, summer of 2015. That's when I met her, man. I was probably fucking with this bitch for like a year and some change, right? So one day, I came from the side bitch house, you know what I'm saying? She was playing games. The one that I told y'all, if y'all scroll down, got caught slipping by my side bitch. Yeah, go down and watch that story. This is the same chick. I'm not the same chick in this story, but this is the same chick's house that I was leaving from, right? Me and her ended up getting into an argument. We didn't even fuck, so I was just like, whatever, man. But at this time, I'm driving a Charger, man. If you go back and watch that bounce back stories, yeah, same car, right? So this is like 2014, right? So I've been the block. I'm staying in Highlands at the time. I'm riding up what? I'm trying to think. Do I want some Wendy's or do I want some Adalberto's, man? Do I want some Wendy's or Adalberto's? They both on what? Both in two different parts of Highlands, right? So I remember getting off the freeway right there by the light rail, and I'm like, man, Adalberto sounds good, but Wendy's always got some crispy ass bacon, bro. It don't matter what Wendy's you go to. Like, I've been to the Wendy's here in Tokyo, and that shit got just as crispy bacon. Like, all other restaurants got bacon on their burgers, but none of them got bacon like Wendy's bacon, right? Especially the one on Watt. If you know, you know. So anyways, man, I pull up in the drive-thru. You know what I'm saying? I order, what did I used to get? Oh, man. Anyways, it was a burger with bacon, right? Man. Baconator. The Baconator. That's what I got. I got a motherfucking Baconator, some fries, and a water. And I ordered a water, right? So I pull up, I get my food. There's somebody, you know, whatever. She gives me my food or whatever. And I bounce. And I get right past motherfucking, right there past the bank. It's a little bank right there where the California check cashing used to be. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, damn, I forgot my water. But I didn't want to stop at no store and get nothing to drink. So I pulled back. I said, man, I'm just right around the corner. I'm going to go back and get my water, man. I want that large water, right? So when I pulled back up, I was like, hey, I just ordered something. And the girl's like, somebody came on the intercom. She's like, did you forget a large water? I was like, yeah. She's like, pull up to the front. I was like, all right, cool. So when I pull up to the front, it's a different bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? It's a cute little bitch, right? So she's like, here goes your water. I was like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, hey, you need to give me your number. I was like, huh? She was like, shit, you need to give me your number. She was hella direct with it, right? So I'm like, okay, little bitch trying to kick it or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, of course I'm whipping something nice. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shit, take the number. So I gave her the number. I'm like, shit, hit me. It's good. You know what I mean? She was like, all right, bet. So I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? The very next day she hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? I'm trying to kick it. That was like a Thursday night. And I remember that because this was a Friday night she hit me on. It was the very next day. She was like, what's up? You trying to kick it? I'm off. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, what you want to do? She was like, shit, let's go shoot some pool or something. I'm like, all right. I was like, I know the perfect spot. So I ended up taking her right there to Billards on Auburn and Manzanita. Right there where all them strip clubs used to be, like Rick Showgirls and all that shit. Right there by where the Save Mart used to be, where I told y'all the story about if you go and watch that Nipsey Hussle video, it's a video, I forgot what I titled it, Home Invasion Gone Wrong. It's that same parking lot that I told y'all the story where me and my brother was robbing everybody in the parking lot, right? It's the pool hall right across from there. I guarantee you that pool hall is probably still open, right? So anyway, so we go over there. She dressed up, you know what I'm saying? I just came in like some jeans and a t-shirt. Of course I'm looking fly, but still, you know, this bitch was dressed up like I was about to take her on a date or something. So anyways, I'm like, okay, this bitch got a fat little ass. She got some titties. I'm like, all right, bet. But you know, I picked her up from her crib. Now, she used to stay right there in a little loop. Like, okay, if you coming off of Madison and you bust that left to go to Target, you're gonna go right on up, but past Target, and then there's like a loop on the right side. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole bunch of like duplexes back there. So she stayed back there. So I picked her up, but I'm not thinking nothing of it. You know what I mean? So as we get to the pool hall and we start talking, she's like, yeah, I got my own crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got a daughter. And I'm like, oh, okay, so she might be down to fuck then. If she's already got a kid, she probably fucking, you know what I mean? But mind you, this bitch is a little bit younger than me, because when we went to go show the IDs to get into the pool hall, look, I'm like, this little bitch is young. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, she's old enough to drink and shit, but I was still like, man, this little bitch is younger than me. You know what I mean? I probably had the bitch by like, maybe like 10 years or something, but she was on me like, and I'm gonna tell y'all a funny nickname that she used to give me here in a minute, right? So we shoot pool, we drinking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it was time to go, but I think her mom or her dad was at her house watching her daughter or something at the time. So she's like, shit, I still want to kick it. So I'm like, all right, shit, let's go smoke a blunt. So I pulled into them old apartments that me and my brother used to stay at right there by the Save Mart, where we used to be on the balcony scout motherfuckers to rob, right? So I pull up into in the parking lot. We sparking the blunt, you know what I'm saying? And the bitch is like, you know, we talking, but we had been talking for like 2 hours shooting pool and shit, you know what I'm saying? So of course we flirting with each other and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So by the time we get over here, to the parking lot to smoke the blunt and shit, it's like our flirting started becoming like a little sexual, you know what I mean? So all of a sudden she was like, shit, let me see your dick. I was like, you want to see my dick? You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, let me see your dick. I bet you got a big ass dick. I was like, shit, why don't you see for yourself? So sure enough, she opened up my shit, and she just went to town. Boom, 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 right? And hey, hey, she didn't let a drop slip out. I'll just leave it at that. You feel me? Y'all can come up with the conclusion yourself of what happened, but it was freeway, and she didn't miss a drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this little bitch is with it. Like the night before, she was like, what's up, nigga? Give me your number. We go kick it. We have a good little time. Then the bitch is like, let me see your dick. Like, and she topped your boy off. I'm like, shit, okay. So I pulled back over there to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I dropped her ass off. You know what I mean? Longer story short, me and a bitch start kicking it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I get a chance, me and this little bitch is kicking it. Because one thing about me, like, I've been the opposite of what niggas do to bitches. Like, a nigga will hit a bitch and never talk to her again. Like me, I'm the opposite. If the bitch give me some pussy on the first night or she's with it, like, I'm kicking it with the bitch. Like, those are the bitches that I've always had, like, the best, coolest ass relationships with. Like, that didn't make me wait 2 months to get the pussy just to find out that shit was weak. Like, I'm the type of nigga, if you make me wait for a long time and then I get the pussy and then that shit is weak, that's when I'll never talk to your ass again. You know what I'm saying? But the bitches who always gave it up on the first night or the first week or something, those are always the bitches that I always ended up having longevity with for some reason, because they be with the shit. So I'm like, shit, I'm with the shits too. So I can't call you no hoe, because shit, I'm a hoe too then. You feel me? So anyways, it was one of them type situations. Like, we used to go to the drive-in and shit, smoke, drink. She topped me off right there in the drive-in. Like, I used to go to her house. I started kicking it at her house hella tough, you know what I mean? Like, the bitch had her own crib, like I said. And this bitch is young, you know what I'm saying? But she working like 2 jobs. So anytime she got some time off, we kicking it, you know what I mean? Like we kicking it now, you know what I mean? So I'm at this bitch house damn near every day, you know what I mean? So the bitch used to call me old man Sack with the young nigga dick, you know what I mean? She used to call me, old man Chris with the young nigga dick. That's what she used to always call me, right? She used to always joke like, nigga, you older than me, but damn, you fuck me better than young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, cool ass bitch, man. Gloria Hernandez, that's what her name was. Gloria Hernandez. She has like some pretty green eyes, you know what I mean? Like a little thick bitch, you know what I mean? So, anyways, if you're from Highlands, you probably know Gloria Hernandez. You know what I mean? But anyways, this was at a time, I don't know. Like I said, this story is like damn near 10 years old. So she probably older now. But at this time, she was just a little young bitch having shit her way. She had like 2 whips. She had a motherfucking duplex to herself, like it was all hers, you know what I mean? But the bitch was always working. Like that's one thing I liked about the bitches. The bitch was gonna get some money, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, so longer story short, man, I'm kicking it with this bitch like the whole summer of 2014, all into 2015, right? Now, mind you, I'm still fucking with my youngest son's mom too at the time, but me and her ended up breaking up. You know what I mean? On New Year's, as y'all can see from that my side bitch copy slipping video, what happened. So, anyways, man, me and my son's mom ended up getting another apartment somewhere, but she moved out. You know what I mean? It was another situation again where, like I told y'all in some of these other videos, where she didn't want to pay no bills, so she moved the fuck out. But I'm still fucking with Gloria the whole time, you know what I mean? Like I stopped fucking with her so tough in early 2015 because I was trying to still work it out with my son's mom, but I'm still fucking this bitch whenever I get mad or whenever I get a chance. And she already knew the deal. She was like, it's nothing, nigga. Like, I know the deal, nigga. Like, it's good, you know what I mean? So anyways, my son's mom ended up getting pregnant that year in 2015, but I didn't never tell my Bussit baby that shit, you know what I mean? So, but mind you, I'm already fucking with this bitch for like a year, right? So she's telling me, like, she's trying to put the pressure on me. So anyways, my youngest son's mom moved out the apartment. I got the apartment all to myself now. I was staying over there in Rancho at this point it's right across the street. It's off of Bradshaw and right across the street from a laundromat and a gas station and a Mexican food spot right there before you get to the Walmart. It's like, it starts with an S, man. I can't think of the apartments' names, right? So anyways, it's like some gray apartments, you know what I mean? So anyways, so I'm staying over there. I got the crib to myself, you know what I mean? So like I said, my son's mom moved out. She doing her own thing. So the Bussit baby's always coming through. Like I had hella hoes coming through at that time, you know what I mean? But like I said, Gloria was just a bitch I really liked to kick it with. Like the bitch was just hella solid, like hella cool. Like, and if I really wanted to just settle down and be on some real nigga shit, like I could have cuffed this bitch up, because that's what she was telling me in the end, right? She was like, she was trying to give me a warning. She used to come over there and fuck me, and she used to be like, you need to just cuff me. You need to go on ahead and just cuff me, right? So at this point, it's like October of 2015, right? Mind you, I'm about to have a kid, so I'm just like, nah, I ain't cuffing this bitch. Like, nah, she don't even know like I'm about to have a whole kid on her, you know what I mean? So, but she kept telling me like in a warning type of way, like, you need to just cuff me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to just cuff me. So I'm like, just playing it off like, nah, I ain't finna cuff you, bitch, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like I said, the bitch was cool. Like, she was hella cool though, you know what I mean? But like I said, she was like, to me at that time, I'm just thinking like, bitch, you a little young bitch. Like, eventually, this shit is, the feeling that you feel about me is gonna wear off, and then what? You know what I mean? Like, when you get a little older, you might not feel the same as what you feel now. Like, yeah, I'm dog dicking you down now. I'm giving you old man Chris with the young nigga dick now, but like, who's to say how you gonna feel in 5 years? So no, I'm not cuffing you, bruh. Like, even though, and I really fucked with her because, like I said, she worked hella jobs. She had her own crib. She had 2 cars. So it wasn't like an average bitch her age. Like, and she had like a 7-year-old daughter. So like, to me, that bitch was like 5 years ahead of her time. You know what I mean? She was on some grown shit all the time. So that's really why I was like really fucking with her hella tough. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, so I remember looking at the bitch Instagram one day, right? And I don't think I even had her on my Instagram, right, at the time. But I just went to this bitch page and I seen that the bitch was in Reno. But mind you, the bitch said give me some weird ass excuse of why she couldn't come through and fuck that weekend. You know what I mean? So I'm like, whatever. I had a whole nother bitch come through anyways, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, all right, whatever. But when I looked on her Instagram, she was in Reno. So I'm like, okay, that's funny. You know what I mean? So I remember saying something to her like the next time, like the very last time she came over there, she was like, you need to cuff me. You need to cuff me. And I'm like, bro, why you keep coming at me with this cuffing shit? But really, she was trying to warn me, like I said, in the title, you know what I mean? So anyways, I was like, what's up with that Reno shit? Why? You telling me to cuff you because you got somebody else? Who'd you go to Reno with? You know, I'm just giving her bullshit. She playing off like, oh, it's a last minute trip with my homies. Woo, woo, woo. So anyways, so the very next weekend, I was dealing with this other girl at the time, like, who was like, I was fucking with her tough. Her name was Nairman. I'm gonna tell another story about her in a second, man. Look out for, I got my heart broke by a chick, right? I'm gonna tell that story. So I didn't want to fuck with her the next weekend that she wanted to come over. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that last time that I remember fucking with her though, she was trying to pressure me like, man, make me your girl. Make me your girl. So anyways, so the very next weekend, I'm looking on Instagram again and boom, I see her and a nigga out to eat. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay. But the nigga that she's with is her weed man. Nigga, it's a nigga who we went and bought some trees from one time before we went to the movies or somewhere, you know what I mean, to go kick it. It was this nigga. I'm like, bruh, this bitch fucking with the weed man. That's why she was telling me to cuff her, because she just wanted me to commit to her. So I guess she had another offer on the table, man. Longer story short, these motherfuckers end up having 2 kids together. And I'm like, damn, bitch, you really went and stopped fucking with me. Mind you, I was having another kid anyway, so I didn't give a fuck like that. But I'm just thinking like, damn, bitch, you stopped fucking with me to fuck with this nigga? Like, this nigga? Have you ever had a bitch like stop fucking with you or leave you or cheat on you or something, and then you see the nigga that she fucking with, you be like, this nigga? You know what I'm saying? But it was this nigga. And mind you, they was probably a little bit closer in age anyway. But I was like, God damn. But longer story short, man, the bitch ended up having 2 ugly ass kids by this nigga. Yeah, I'm sorry. Her daughter that she had before was pretty. But this nigga's kids was ugly. I'm sorry, but hey, I gotta call a spade a spade. And the bitch just blew up like a motherfucking inner tube, man. After that, and I'm like, whew, dodged the bullet with that one, my nigga. Like, dodged a bullet with that one. Message, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, yeah, I didn't want to make this story even as long as it is, but that's the story of my Bussit baby got pregnant by her weed man and ended up having 2 ugly ass kids. Who knows if they still together? I hope they still together. You know what I mean? If you gonna stop fucking with a nigga like me to fuck with that nigga and have 2 ugly ass kids. But anyways, man, it's your boy Sack the King up in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, Gloria Hernandez from North Highlands. My Bussit baby at one time had a kid by her weed man. Had 2 kids by her weed man. Got pregnant by her weed man. It's your boy Sack the King, man. Hit that subscribe button below. I'm out.